Welcome to another Canadian Channel feature about the greatest salesman ever lived. This story is about a person called Sam Walton, a person whose simple yet with astute business sense changed the face of retail. It is great to learn from the man himself on how he built one of the world's largest and the most powerful corporations from scratch. There's an old saying that a dying man never lies. This book is an autobiography compiled by John Huey and recited by Sam Walton himself until he died during the completion of the last chapter of this book. Written in an essay style, it's a first person's account of how the world's largest retailer chain came to be. The book has interesting anecdotes and snippets from people who've known him. It's an account of an old world America, how things worked back then, and the transition to the present state from the perspective of merchandise and retailing. The story of how hard work, common sense, and commitment can get you a long way. As Jim Rohn famously stated, success leaves cues. Sam built Walmart by copying. He didn't just merely copy someone else's design. He took the best from everyone and everything. He found what worked and then doubled down. If you're familiar to my channel, I make videos on self-improvement and personal growth category. All my videos have important takeaways at the end, which can be applied to your life to maximize your true potentials. I went from a failure to becoming a successful entrepreneur and achieving greater things in life in just by reading and copying successful people's traits and attributes. If you're a budding entrepreneur or thinking of starting a business or already own one, you have to learn about the core concepts that Sam Walton developed to become the biggest and the most successful retailers of our time. One of the best business books that I've been fortunate to have read. The inspiration and thrills of his journey can motivate anyone from his true account of constant and never-ending improvements. Here are the key elements that highlighted success of Walmart. Hard work and persistence is the story behind Walmart. As per Sam, overspending is the most common cause of corporate issues. Walmart was cheap and they stay on a restricted budget by controlling their overhead expenses. Sam highlighted that we exist to provide value for the customer, which means that in addition to delivering quality and service, we have to save the customer's money. Every dollar spent is a dollar taken out of customer's pocket. We make our decisions wisely, he said. Every dollar saved puts us one step ahead of the competition. Sam Walton spent 22 years innovating and expanding before opening the first world-renowned Walmart in 1962. Every day Sam got up with the determination to improve something and of being less wrong. One of the real secrets of Walmart is having had to swim upstream for so long. Sam used to spend immense time checking out the competition and to see what they're doing right. Sam stated that one should have little capacity for embarrassment and to not pay attention to the way the mainstream society do things. Focus on the business and take care of the people on your team, Sam said. Look at your competition to see if you're headed in the right direction. Question every expenditure and work hard to learn as much as possible before implementing a change. Sam went into the small towns when no one else would. Believe it or not, Kmart and Target were much bigger than Walmart back in the day. Sam stated that each store had to be a day's drive of a distribution center. Then he would fill in the map of the territory, state by state, county by county, until he had saturated that market area. Walmart never planned on going into the cities. What they did instead was build stores in a ring around the city pretty far out and wait for the growth to come to them. Every trip he carried his tape recorder and his yellow pad with the top 10 to 15 things he should be doing as a company. He kept up with all his tasks by coming in early and working uninterrupted. If you take someone who lacks the experience but has a desire and willingness to work hard to get the job done, their hard work will make up for whatever skills they lack, he said. They committed to improving one area of the business every single day, little by little. After reading this book, I took record of all my ideas throughout the day on my cell phone as well. Once a week, I attend to those ideas and see if it could be implemented. Sam also stated The more you share profits with your associates, whether it's in salaries or incentives, or bonuses or stock discounts, the more profit will accrue to the company. Because the way management treats the associates is exactly how the associates will treat the customers. If you're good to the people and be fair with them and demanding of them, they will eventually decide you're on their side. Running your business as an open book allows you to create trust between you and your employees and get people involved, share information, and make them feel responsible for their actions. Be appreciative for the things that are being done right. While I was reading this book, I was seriously considering moving closer to my girlfriend, who then lived in the US. I interviewed for several positions and had various job offers to consider. I then interviewed for a position at Springfield Spring Corporation, and that is where I got a chance to speak to the company's president, Norm Rodriguez. Norm is a very interesting man. During our short conversation, he briefly touched on the open book management strategy and his philosophy of valuing employee contribution. I felt that the Sam Walton's era had ended, as at this day and age, corporate companies do very little to ensure positive employee contribution and value their employees. I knew I had to be a part of this company and accepted his job offer. I'm sure in future I'll be doing a video on the success story of Springfield Spring Corporation. Now going back to our book review, Walmart focused on the basics, keeping their costs down, teaching the associates to take care of their customers, and working hard. They turned each disaster into an opportunity. Throughout the book, Sam stated that find and hire the people who have the skills and qualities you don't have. As per Sam, the secret to a successful investment business is to give the investor what they want. The investors want timely revenue updates, the lowest possible expenses, guaranteed satisfaction with each investment, friendly and knowledgeable investor relations, reliability, and a pleasant investment experience. If you expect great things from people, they'll expect it from themselves. Focus on what the investor wants and then deliver it. Meet every single investor, let them know you care and appreciate them. Become the agent for your investor and do the best job possible by delivering the best investment possible. Sam decided that instead of avoiding their competitors or awaiting for them to come to Walmart, Sam met them head on. Know who your competitor is, learn from their success and mistakes, Sam stated. There is nothing Sam enjoyed more than going to a competitor's store and learning from it. Competition will make you a better company, he stated. Those companies that aren't thinking about the customer and focusing on the customer interest are going to get lost in the shuffle, he stated. Great ideas come from everywhere if you just listen and look for them. To succeed in this world, you have to change all the time. Set the example and behave the way you want your employees to behave. The more you give, the more you get. It's all a matter of attitude and the capacity to constantly study and question the management of the business. Now the 7 takeaways that worked for Sam Walton. Number 1, commit to your business and believe in it more than anyone else. Generate that passion for the work you do and do it better than anyone else. Number 2, share your profits with your associates and treat them like partners. Encourage team engagement and try to ensure everyone wins in this game together. Number 3, celebrate your success. Don't take yourself too seriously. Loosen up, have fun, and always show enthusiasm. Find humor in your failures and then move forward. Number 4, listen to everyone in your company. Figure out ways to get them talking. The people on the front lines see more than you can imagine. Number 5, exceed your customers' expectation. Give them what they want and a little more. Always strive to let them know you appreciate them. Make good on your mistakes and don't make excuses. Focus on satisfaction guaranteed. Number 6, control your expenses better than your competition. This is where you can find the competitive advantage. You can make a lot of different mistakes and still recover if you run an efficient operation. Most importantly, number 7, swim upstream. Go the other way. Ignore conventional wisdom. If everyone else is doing it in one way, there's a good chance that you can find your niche by going in exactly the opposite direction. but be prepared for a lot of folks to wave you down and tell you you're headed the wrong way. Thank you for watching another feature from Can Indian channel. Peace.